Good evening and welcome to the Mount Lebanon Athletic Center and Auditorium, where tonight the Mount Lebanon Swimming Blue Devils will host Oakland Catholic and Pittsburgh Central Catholic. Up first will be the diving competition. Diving first. We're going to start round one of the diving. This is Hannah Friday from Oakland Catholic. She's doing a 401B, degree of difficulty 1.5. This is an inward dive in the pike position. Judges' scores for Hannah's first dive. 6.5, 5, and 6.5 for a total score of 27. Next up for Mount Lebanon is diver Alexi Young. Alexi's doing C, degree of difficulty 1.4. Judges' scores for Lexi's first dive. $18.9. Up next for she is doing a 401B in 1.5. Judges' scores for Ava's first dive. 1.5, 6.5, and 7. Score of 31.5. Up next for Mount Lebanon is Emma Stern. She's doing an inward 401C, degree of difficulty 1.4. Judges' scores for Emma's first dive. 4, 5, and 4. Score of 18.20. And the last diver on the girls' side is Mount Lebanon's Holly Flanagan. She's doing a 401B, inward in the pike position, degree of difficulty 1.5. Judges' scores for Holly's first dive. 5.5, 5, and 4.5 for a score of 22.50. We go to the boys. Our lone boy diver tonight is Carson Jacob from Pittsburgh Central Catholic. He's doing a 401B, degree of difficulty 1.5. That's an inward dive in the pike position. Judges' scores for Carson's first dive. 5, 5.5, and 4.5 for a score of 22.5. We begin round two with Hannah from Oakland Catholic. Hannah's doing a 402C inward with one somersault, degree of difficulty 1.6. Judges' scores for Hannah's second dive. 7, 6, and 6 for a dive score of 30.4. Her 2 dive totals 57.4. Up next is Alexa from Mount Lebanon. Alexa will also be doing a 402C inward 1 somersault, degree of difficulty 1.6. Judges' scores for Alexa's second dive. 5, 5.5, and 5.5. Dive score of 25.6. Her 2 dive total 44.5. Diver 3 is Ava from Oakland Catholic. She was your round 1 leader. She's doing a 404C, degree of difficulty 2.8. Judges' scores for Ava's second dive. 4, 4, and 4. Dive score of 33.6. Her 2 dive total 65.1. That moves her into first place. Up next is Emma from Mount Lebanon. Emma's doing a 402C with a degree of difficulty of 1.6. Judges' scores for Emma's second dive. 4.5, 4.5, and 4.5. Dive score of 21.6. Her 2 dive total 39.8. Up next is Holly from Mount. 402C. Inward dive with 1 somersault, degree of difficulty 1.6. Judges' scores for Holly's second dive. 6, 5, and 5.5. Dive score of 26.4. Her 2 dive total 48.9. We go to Carson's second dive. Carson is doing a 402C inward dive with 1 somersault, degree of difficulty 1.6. Judges' scores for Carson's second dive. 5, 5, and 5. Dive score of 24 even. 2 dive total of 46.5. We begin round 3 with Hannah from Oakland Catholic. Hannah's doing a 103B inward. Hold on a second. The dive is a 103B, degree of difficulty 1.7. It's a forward dive with 1 somersault in the pike position. Judges' scores for Hannah's third dive. Hannah was in second position after 2 dives. 6, 5.5, and 6.5. Dive score of 30.6. Her 3-round score 88. Up next from Mount Lebanon is Alexa. She's doing a 201A back dive in the straight position, degree of difficulty 1.7. Judges' scores for Alexa's third dive. 3, 4, and 3.5 for a dive score of 17.85. Her 3-round total, 62.35. Up next is Ava from Oakland Catholic. Ava is doing a 104C in the tuck position with 2 somersaults, degree of difficulty 2.2. Another impressive dive for Ava. Judges' scores 7, 6, and 6.5 for a dive total of 42.9. Her 3-round total 108. Up next from Mount Lebanon is Emma. Emma is doing a 101C forward dive in the tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.2. Judges' scores for Emma's third dive. 2.5, 4, and 4. Dive total of 12.6. Her 3-round score 52.4. The 5th diver is Holly from Mount Lebanon. Holly is doing a 201A back dive in the straight position, degree of difficulty 1.7. Judges' scores for Holly's third dive. 4.5, 4.5, and 5 for a dive total of 23.8. Up next on the boys' side is Carson. He's doing a 103B forward 1.5 somersault in the pike position, degree of difficulty 1.7. Judges' scores for Carson's third dive. 2.5, 5, and 4.5. Dive score of 20.4. His 3-round score 66.9. Round 4 begins with Hannah from Oakland Catholic. Hannah's doing a 5-1-2-2D forward, 1 somersault, 1 twist, degree of difficulty 1.9. Judges' scores for Hannah's 4th dive. 4, 5, and 6. Dive score of 28.5. Hannah's 4-round total 116.5. Up next is Alexa from Mount Lebanon. Alexa is doing a 202C 1 somersault in the tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.5. Judges' scores for Alexa's 4th dive. Still waiting on those scores. 4, 4.5, and 3. Dive score 17.25. Her 4-round total 79.6. Up next for Oakland Catholic is Hannah. I'm sorry, this is Ava. This is a 203B, degree of difficulty 2.3. Judges' scores for Ava's fourth dive. Dive total of 33.35. Her 4-round total 141.35. Up next is Emma from Mount Lebanon. Emma is doing a 102C forward dive, 1 somersault in the tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.4. Scores for Emma's fourth dive. 2, 2, and 1.5. Her dive score is 7.70. Her 4-round total 60.1. Up next from Mount Lebanon is Holly. Holly's doing a 202A. It's a back dive with 1 somersault, degree of difficulty 1.7. Judges' scores for Holly's fourth dive. 3, 3, and 4. Dive score of 17. Her 4-round total 89.70. Up next is Carson from Pittsburgh Central Catholic. He's doing a 201C back dive in the tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.5. Judges' scores for Carson's fourth dive. 4, 4.5, and 4. Dive score of 18.75. His 4-round total 85.65. We begin round 5 with Hannah from Oakland Catholic. Hannah's doing a 201C back dive in the tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.7. Judges' scores on Hannah's fifth dive. 6, 5, and 5 for a total score of 27.2. Her 5-round total 143.70. Up next from Mount Lebanon is Alexa. Alexa's doing a 5-1-2-1D forward dive with 1 twist, degree of difficulty 1.7. Looks like there was a judges' scores for Alexa's fifth dive. 5, 5.5, and 4.5 for a dive total of 25.5. Her 5-round score 105.1. Up next for Oakland Catholic is Ava. Ava's doing a 303C reverse dive with 1.5 somersault in the tuck position, degree of difficulty 2.1. Another impressive dive from Ava. Judges' scores of 7, 5.5, and 6.5 for a dive total of 39.9. Her 5-round total 181.25. Up next from Mount Lebanon is Emma. She's doing a 303C reverse dive in the tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.6. Scores for Emma's fifth dive. Are 4.5, 4, and 3.5 for a dive score of 19.2. The 5-round total 79.3. Up next from Mount Lebanon is Holly. She's doing a 5-2-2-1D, back dive, 1 somersault, half twist in the tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.7. Judges scores for Holly's 5th dive. Four and a half, 2, and 2. Total score of 14.45. 5-round score of 104.15. Up next is Carson. He's doing a 202C back dive with 1 somersault in the tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.5. Judges scores for Carson's 5th dive. 5.5, 6, and 5.5. Dive score of 25.5. His 5-round total 111.15. The final round begins with Hannah from Oakland Catholic. Hannah's doing a 202A back dive with 1 somersault in the straight position, degree of difficulty 1.7. Judges scores for Hannah's final dive. 6.5, 6.5, and 6. Dive score of 32.3. Her score tonight is 176.00. Up next is Alexa from Mount Lebanon. She's doing a 103C, degree of difficulty 1.6. Judges scores for Emma's final dive. I'm sorry, Alexa's final dive. 4.5, 5, and 4 for a dive total of 21.6. Her score tonight, 126.7. Ava's final dive tonight is a 5-2-2-3 back dive, 1 somersault, 1.5 twist, degree of difficulty 2.3. Judges scores for Ava's final dive. 5, 4.5, and 5.5 for a dive total of 34.5. Her final score tonight, 215.75. She'll be your winner on the girls' side. Up next is Emma from Mount Lebanon. Emma's doing a 202C, degree of difficulty 1.5. Judges scores for Emma's final dive. 4, 4, and 4. Her dive score is 18. Her total score tonight, 97.3. Holly's up next. Holly's doing a 103B forward 1 1/2 somersault in the tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.7. Judges scores on Holly's final dive. 2, 3.5, and 2 for a dive score of 12.75. Her total tonight, 116.9. Carson's our final dive from Pittsburgh Central Catholic. Carson did a 5012D, one somersault half twist in the free position, degree of difficulty 1.7. The judges' scores were 5, 4, and 5. His dive total is 23.8. His total tonight, 134.95. That concludes the diving portion of tonight's meet. There'll be about a 10-minute warm-up for both teams, and then we'll be back with the girls' 200 medley relay. Unofficially, looks like Oakland Catholic's girls finished first and second, with Mount Lebanon finishing third, fourth, and fifth. And Pittsburgh Central Catholic's diver was unopposed, so he'll finish first. message they were let me know to send it, yeah, but it doesn't even hear anything. And it very well could have been legit. Mercy's not the best area. But it's been like things like, it's not been a bad week, it's been things like that all week. A lot of different things actually. Jenna was going the IM and the fly. And I think I saw her in one relay, and Andrew was in the 200 free, the 100 back, and a couple of relays. What's Zoe got? He always has a plan. All right, the warm-up is just about complete, and the teams are starting to line up behind the blocks. Mount Lebanon will be swimming in the even lanes for the most part tonight. The first event is the girls 200 medley relay. In lane 2 for Mount Lebanon is the team of Reese, Snyder, Uremko, and Rice. In 4, it's Morelli, Barnett, Higgins, and Saba. In 6, it's Roy, Dorish, Reese, and Riebel. And in 8, it's Sheets, Daly, Riley, and Uremko. The girls' meet tonight is highly anticipated. Oakland Catholic's girls upset Upper St. Clair last week, so this should be a really good meet, real interesting meet. A good measure as Mount Lebanon enters the last portion of their season. 200 medley is 2 laps of the pool in this order: back, breast, fly, and free. Just waiting on the officials at this point. Number of Mount Lebanon swimmers tonight are wearing caps honoring Lexi Strong, a student at Mount Lebanon who recently was diagnosed with cancer. Noticing a number of swimmers on both squads too are suited up tonight. Mount Lebanon's girls relay has already got the WPIL qualifying time in this event. Currently is ranked second in WPIL in this event, behind the team from North Allegheny. Officials are just about in place and we'll be getting started. There's the whistle for the girls to enter the water. We're still waiting on the start here. And they're off. Off the start. Both Mount Lebanon's Hannah Morelli in 4 and Vivian Roy in 6 came off real strong at the wall. Looked like Vivian with a slight lead over teammate Hannah in 4. Those two teams are 1 and 2. Oakland Catholic's teams in lanes 3 and 5 are fighting for second. Right along with Mount Lebanon's team up in lane 2. Second swimmers are in for Mount Lebanon in 2. It's Uremko. In 4 is Barnett. In lane 6 it's Dorish. And in lane 8 it's Daly. This is the breaststroke leg. Mount Lebanon still in first and second. The Oakland Catholic team in 5 is staying right with them. Third leg is the butterfly leg. In lane 2 for Mount Lebanon, it's Snyder. 4 is Higgins. Lane 6 is Reese. And lane 8 is Riley. Mount Lebanon still in 1 and 2. And their team up in lane 2 is in 4th position. Good start so far from Mount Lebanon. This is the fly leg. Oakland Catholic's team in 5 is staying with the 2 Mount Lebanon teams. We're coming to the final. This is the freestyle. In lane 2 for Mount Lebanon is Rice. Lane 4 is Saba. Lane 6 is Rebo. And lane 8 is Uremko. The lead swimmers are in the water. Good race right now in the middle of the pool. Lanes 4, 5, and 6. Mount Lebanon in 4 and 5 in the first and second positions. Oakland Catholic in between them in third. We're coming to the finish. And touching first, it's going to be Mount Lebanon in lane 6, 150.53. Mount Lebanon finishes second in lane 4, 150.76. Oakland Catholic third in lane 5, 151.84. Finishing fourth in lane 2 for Mount Lebanon, 158.06. Finishing fifth in lane 3 is Oakland Catholic, 203.40. Finishing sixth in lane 8, Mount Lebanon's team, 206.33. Finishing seventh in lane 7, it's Oakland Catholic, 208.32. And Oakland Catholic team up in lane 1, they're going to finish up. Their final swimmers now in the water. We'll let them finish up. Good start for the girls, going 1, 2, and 4. And Oakland Catholic's team up in lane 1 is finishing up now. Their time, 2:55.96. We go to event 2, the boys 200 medley. Swimming from Mount Lebanon in lane 2, the team of Scott Davis, Cornell, Matros, and Lee. In 4, Capetta, Tao, Matros, and Filey. In 6, Gano, Beck, White, and Burton. And in 8, Ziedler, Formoso, McAdams, and Albu. Backstrokers are in the water. And boys are off. Off the start, that's Mount Lebanon's Andrew Capetta with the early lead in lane 4. Looks like teammate Will Gano in 6 has got a slight lead over Central swimmers in 5 and 2. This is the backstroke leg. Breaststroke leg is up next. In lane 2, it's Cornell. Lane 4 is Toll. Lane 6 is Beck. And lane 8 is Formoso. Mount Lebanon in first after the first leg. They're in first and second and fourth. This is the breaststroke leg. Race right now looks to be for second place. Mount Lebanon's team in 6, holding that position just ahead of Central Catholic's team in both 5 and 2. Butterfly leg is up next. In lane 2, it's Matros. Lane 4, it's Matros. Lane 6 is White, and lane 8 is McAdams. Mount Lebanon's team in lane 4, they've got a really healthy lead right now. The race is definitely for second place. Right now, that team up in lane 2, that's Mount Lebanon's team in lane 2 in second. Good butterfly leg right now from Mount Lebanon's team in 6. Freestyle legs are next. In lane 2, it's Lee. In lane 4, it's Filey. Lane 6, it's Burton. In lane 8, it's Albu. Mount Lebanon 1, 2, 3 after the fly. Can they hold that? Mount Lebanon's team in lane 4, they're going to win easily here. They're finishing up with about 15 feet to go. Their time is 1:45.11. Finishing in second, it's going to be Mount Lebanon's team in lane 6. Their time 1:53.21. Mount Lebanon's team in lane 2 finishes third, 1:54.41. Central Catholic finishes fourth in lane 5, 1:58.07. Finishing sixth from Central Catholic in lane 3, 2:07.02. We got one team left to finish up here. It's Central's team in lane 7. And I missed Mount Lebanon's team in lane 8, finishing fifth with 2:03.19. I apologize. And there we go. Central Catholic finishes in 7th in lane 7, 2:27.34. The next event is the girls 200 freestyle. Swimming for Oakland Catholic in lane 1, Logan Kennedy. Lane 3, Brooke Maleko. Lane 5, Morgan Filer. And lane 7, Hannah Werner. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in lane 2 is Abby Green. Lane 4, Mary Hoffman. Lane 6, Lily Smith. And lane 8, Gracie Heim. Abby, Mary, and Lily all have their WPIL cuts in this event. Cut is a 2:03.50. We're waiting on the officials here for the start of the girls 200 freestyle. We'll get you scores as soon as they're posted. Girls are on the block. 8 laps the pool freestyle. And girls are off. Nice tight start. With your early leader, looks like that's Morgan Filer in lane 5, followed closely by Mount Lebanon's Mary Hoffman in 4 and Lily Smith in 6. This is the first 50 of the girls 200 freestyle. And it looks like your leader's going to be Mount Lebanon Mary Hoffman, just slightly ahead of the field. Right now, that's really tight in lanes 4, 5, and 6. All three swimmers look like they're about a half second apart. The rest of the field spreading out slightly. And at the 100, it looks like that's going to be Mount Lebanon's Mary Hoffman turning first. Turning second is Mount Lebanon's Lily Smith. Turning third, Oakland Catholic's Morgan Filer, and fourth, Oakland Catholic's Brooke Maleko. Turning fifth, Mount Lebanon's Abby Green. Turning sixth, Mount Lebanon's Gracie Heim. Seventh was Oakland's Hannah Werner, and eighth was Oakland's Logan Kennedy. We come up to the 150. Mary Hoffman has lengthened her lead over both Lily Smith and Morgan Filer slightly. We've got a good race right now in that middle of the pool. We're on our final 50 there. Right now it's Mary Hoffman first, Lily Smith second, but Oakland Catholic's Morgan Filer is really pressing Lily, and at the 25 to go, it was too close to call between Lily and Morgan. We're going to come to the finish. It looks like Morgan Filer's pulling ahead just slightly, but Mary Hoffman's going to win it for Mount Lebanon. She's going to get the wall. 1:58.73. Oakland Catholic's Morgan Filer second, 1:59.8. Lily Smith finishes third, 2:01.20. Finishing fourth, Oakland Catholic's Brooke Maleko, 2:07.42. Finishing fifth, Mount Lebanon's Abby Green, 2:09.44. Finishing sixth for Mount Lebanon, it's Gracie Heim, 2:11.98. Finishing seventh for Oakland Catholic, Hannah Werner, 2:19.07. And finishing 8th from Oakland Catholic up in lane 1, it's going to be Logan Kennedy. Logan's time is a 2:38.25. The boys 200 freestyles next. Swimming for Central Catholic in lane 3 is Anthony Cummin, lane 4 Cooper Luade, and lane 7 Caden Cerrone. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in lane 2 is Chase Stustovich, lane 4 Andrew Klepchik, lane 6 Andrew Capetta, and lane 8 Will Gano. And the boys are in the water. Good start there in the middle of the pool. Quick, that's Central Catholic's Cooper Luade at the first turn. He looked like he had a slight lead over the 2 Andrews from Mount Lebanon in 4 and 6. And up in lane 2, Chase Stustovich staying right there with him. He actually turns second. Strong start to the race right now. Central Catholic's Cooper Luade's got the lead at the 75. He's followed closely by 3 swimmers from Mount Lebanon. Andrew Klepchik next to him in 4, Andrew Capetta below him in 6, and Chase Stustovich up in lane 2, who's actually turning second still. Looked like off that turn, Andrew Klepchik had a real strong turn. He may have caught both Chase Stustovich and Cooper Luade, and he does look like he turns first at the 125. Coming hard now too is Andrew Capetta. The 2 Andrews from Alabama already have their WPL cuts. Chase has just been off the cut time. Andrew Klepchik's got a half body length lead as we're into the final 50. Looks like Cooper Luade, he's still second. Andrew Capetta third, and Chase Stustovich fourth now. Final lap of the pool. And it's going to be Andrew Klepchik touching first. His time is going to be a 1:48.21. Getting the wall second is Mount Lebanon's Andrew Capetta, 150.43. Just touching Central Catholic's Cooper Luade, 150.46. Up in lane 2, finishing fourth, is Chase Stustovich with a WPIL qualifying time of 151.74. He finished fourth. Will Gano in lane 8 finished fifth, 158.80. Finishing sixth from Central Catholic, that's Anthony Cummin, 215.76. And finishing seventh from Central, Caden Cerrone, 221.25. Congratulations to Chase. The next event is the girls' 200 individual medley. Swimming for Oakland Catholic in lane 3 is Catherine Wiggins, lane 5 Rebecca Healy, and lane 7 Annie Snyder. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in lane 2 Genevieve Capetta, lane 4 Maddie Dorish, lane 6 Marley Reese, and lane 8 Julia Chung. Girls are on the blocks. It's the 200 individual medley, 2 laps of the pool, fly, back, breast, and free. Girls are off. Based on the entry times, this should be a rout for Mount Lebanon, but sometimes those times can be deceiving. Off the start, though, in the middle of the pool, that's Maddie Dorsch and teammate Marley Reese down first. Mount Lebanon swimmers are all starting to pull away from the Oakland swimmers in this event. Maddie touches first, Marley second, Genevieve third, Julia fifth, just behind Oakland's Rebecca Haley. This is the backstroke leg. Maddie Dorsch is your leader. She's got a commanding lead, 3 or 4 body lengths. Second is Marley Reese in 6. Third is Genevieve Capetta in 2. After the backstroke, the swimmers will go to the breaststroke leg. Rebecca Healy from Oakland Catholic swimming a strong race. She's in 4th, just ahead of Mount Lebanon's Julia Chung in lane 8, who's in 5th. This is the breaststroke leg. Majority of the swimmers have moved on to that. Something floating in the pool down in lane 3. Looks like a cap maybe. Maddie Dorsch still your leader. She's got a 2 body length lead over teammate Marley Reese in 6. This is the freestyle leg. Mount Lebanon still in 1, 2, and 3rd positions. Oakland Catholic's Rebecca Healy was in 4th. Mount Lebanon's Julia Chung in 5th. And we're coming up to the finish here in lane 4. That's your leader, Maddie Dorsch. She's going to finish first, 2:17.49. Finishing second for Mount Lebanon is Marley Reese in lane 6, 2:23.35. Finishing third for Mount Lebanon in lane 2 is Genevieve Capetta, 2:31.45. Finishing 4th for Oakland Catholic, Rebecca Healy, 2:36.36. Finishing 5th in lane 8 for Mount Lebanon is Julia Chung, 2:44.02. Finishing 6th for Oakland Catholic in lane 3, Jess Hewer, 2:50.01. And in lane 7, finishing 7th from Oakland, Annie Snyder, 2:51.24. The boys 200 IM is next. Swimming for Central Catholic in lane 3 is Marty Duffus. Lane 5, Jacob Weisner. And lane 7, Jacob Maines. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in lane 2 is Gabe White. Lane 4 is Gabe Toll. Lane 6 is Connor Frank. And lane 8 is Michael Formosa. Boys are off. Strong start from Gabe Toll in the middle of the pool. He and Connor Frank in 6 were your early leaders, along with Gabe White down in lane 2. As was with the girls, the Mount Lebanon boys real strong here at the beginning of the IM. They're 1, 2, and 3. This is the backstroke leg. Your leader in lane 4 is Gabe Toll. Looks like he is followed in second by Gabe White, who's still just, Gabe White's not just behind Connor Frank, halfway through the backstroke leg. All 3 Mount Lebanon swimmers. In 4th, that's Jacob Weisner from Central. In 5th right now, it's Marty Duffus in lane 3. But Mount Lebanon's Michael Formosa's really catching up to him. We're now on to the breaststroke leg. No change with your leaders. At the halfway point, Mount Lebanon's Michael Formosa had moved into 5th position. Your leader in lane 4 is Gabe Toll. He's finishing his breaststroke leg. Connor Frank follows in 2nd. Gabe White in 3rd. And we're coming up to the finish here. It's going to be in lane 4. Your winner is going to be Mount Lebanon's Gabe Toll. His time, 2:05.59. Finishing second for Mount Lebanon, it's Connor Frank, 2:09.97. Finishing third for Mount Lebanon, that's Gabe White in lane 2, 2:14.24. Finishing in fourth right now, looks like it's going to be Central Catholic's Jacob Weisner. He's going to finish 2:30.60, just ahead of Mount Lebanon's Michael Famoso, 2:34.46. Finishing sixth in lane 3 from Central is Marty Duffus, 2:43.88. We got one swimmer still to finish up. That's Central's Jacob Maines. He's got 50 to go still, so we're going to get you set up for the girls' 50 freestyle while Jacob finishes. Girls 50 freestyle, it's 2 lengths of the pool freestyle. Swimming for Oakland Catholic in lane 1 is Logan Kennedy. Lane 3, Emerson Hamilton. Lane 5 is Molly Gatesman. And in lane 7 is Catherine Wiggins. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in lane 2 is Sydney Saba. Lane 4, Meredith Reese. Lane 6, Vivian Roy. And lane 8, Lana Rice. Jacobs finished. His time, 3:39.33. Girls are off. 2 laps of pool freestyle again. Real tight off the start there in the middle of the pool. We had 4 or 5 swimmers all come up pretty much even. The wall, it looked like at the turn, it looked like it might have been your leader in lane 6, Vivian Roy. Real tight between her, Oakland's Molly Gatesman. And at the finish, it's going to be Oakland Catholic's Molly Gatesman, 25.20. Finishing second, Mount Lebanon's Vivian Roy, 25.36. Finishing third in lane 4, Meredith Reese, 25.80. Finishing fourth for Mount Lebanon, Sydney Saba, 26.06. Finishing fifth for Oakland Catholic, that was Emerson Hamilton, 26.12. Finishing sixth for Mount Lebanon, Lana Rice, 26.42. Finishing seventh from Oakland Catholic, Catherine Wiggins, 27.58. And eighth from Oakland Catholic, Logan Kennedy, 32.72. The boys 50 free is next. In lane 1 for Central Catholic, Declan Newcamp. Lane 3, Bobby Walker. Lane 5, Mario Misty. And lane 7, Anthony Cummin. Mount Lebanon swimmers in 2, Leo Matros. Lane 4, Alex Smith. Lane 6, Andre Turdasco. And in lane 8, Billy Stilley. Boys are off. Again, real good start there in the middle of the pool. And we got a problem with the scoreboard. The names aren't there. But it's real tight in the middle of the pool. Looks like that might be Central Catholic's Mario Misty with just a slight lead. We'll see as they touch. The winner, lane 3, Bobby Walker, 23.40. Finishing second, Mount Lebanon's Leo Matros, 23.45. Finishing third from Central, Mario Misty, 23.59. Finishing fourth, Alex Smith from Mount Lebanon, 23.63. Finishing fifth from Mount Lebanon, Andre Turdasco, 23.64. Finishing sixth from Mount Lebanon, Billy Stilley, 25.35. Finishing seventh from Central, Anthony Cummin, 25.62. And eighth from Central, Declan Newcamp, 29.30. There's going to be a 10-minute break before we come back with the girls' 100 fly. So tonight here at Mount Lebanon, it's youth swimming night, and down here a group of the future of Mount Lebanon High School swimming. That's Coach Becky lining them up on the far side of the pool. And again, those are your Mount Lebanon Aqua Club youth swimmers here tonight for youth swimming night. Couple minutes left here in the break. They're clearing the pool and the girls are behind the blocks. Next event is going to be the girls 100 butterfly. Swimming for Oakland Catholic in lane 1 is Sophia Portco. Lane 3 is Gia Walker. Lane 5 is Maggie Smith. Lane 7 is Jess Hewer. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in lane 2 is Maddie Snyder. Lane 4 is Zoe Riebel. Lane 6, Adrian Higgins. And lane 8, Genevieve Capetta. This will be 4 laps of the pool butterfly. And they're getting the timers back to their lanes, and we will be starting shortly. There's the whistle. They're clearing the pool. There's the whistle. The girls are on the block. This is event 11. The girls are off. And off the start, tight there in the middle of the pool, Mount Lebanon's Adrian Higgins in 6, and Zoe Riebel in 4, along with Oakland Catholic's Maggie Smith. In lane 2, that's Maddie Snyder in 2nd. At the halfway, it's Adrian Higgins first, ahead of Oakland Catholic's Maggie Smith. Maddie Snyder turned 3rd, Zoe Riebel 4th. Race right now in lanes 5 and 6. That's Mount Lebanon's Adrian Higgins versus Oakland Catholic's Maggie Smith. Good swim. It looks like off that wall, Maggie Smith may have passed Adrian. They're going to come to the wall. Tight race right now. And finishing first in lane 5 is Oakland Catholic's Maggie Smith. Minute .26. Adrian Higgins finishes 2nd, minute .59. Finishing 3rd, Mount Lebanon's Zoe Riebel, 102.26. Finishing 4th, Mount Lebanon's Maddie Snyder, 102.27. Finishing 5th, Mount Lebanon's Genevieve Capetta, 108.16. Finishing 6th, Oakland Catholic's Jess Hewer, 116.67. Finishing 7th, it's Oakland Catholic's Gia Walker, 121.55, and finishing 8th in lane 1, Oakland Catholic's Sophia Portco, 130.16. The boys' 100 fly is next. It's event 12. Swimming for Central Catholic is Caden Cerrone. In 3, in 5, it's Jacob Wishner, and in swimming for Mount Lebanon in lane 2, it's Gabe White. Lane 4, Andrew Klepchik. Lane 6, Leo Matros, and lane 8, Cal McAdams. We also have scores through the 50 free. The girls from Mount Lebanon are up 50-28. The boys 44-24. This is the 100 fly. Off the walk. It looks like that's Andrew Klepchik in 4 with a slight lead over teammates Leo Matros in 6 and Gabe White in 2. They're going to come to the wall. Those 3 swimmers are going to touch 1, 2, 3. It's Andrew first, Leo second, Gabe White third. In 4th, it's Central's Jacob Wishner. 5th, it's Mount Lebanon's Cal McAdams down in lane 8. Three-quarters of the race go. It's too close to call right now between lane 4, Andrew Klepchik, and in lane 6, Leo Matros. They're coming to the wall. And touching first, it's going to be Andrew Klepchik, 56.78, just ahead of Leo Matros, 57.35. Finishing 3rd, Gabe White, 58.20. Finishing 4th from Central, Jacob Wishner, 105.04. Finishing 5th from Mount Lebanon, Cal McAdams, 107.30. Finishing 6th from Central, Caden Cerrone, 111.36. We go to the girls' 100 freestyle. Swimming in lane 1 from Oakland is Maria Costello. Lane 3 is Athena Kazimis. Lane 5, Molly Gatesman. And lane 7, Margaret Janikowski. Swimming from Mount Lebanon in lane 2 is Megan Riley. Lane 4, Mary Hoffman. Lane 6, Maddie Dorish. And lane 8, Lana Rice. The girls are off. This is 4 laps of the pool freestyle. Off the start, that looked like Mount Lebanon's Maddie Dorish in 6th. Yeah, she got off real well. She's your early leader. We saw Mary Hoffman in 4 and Molly Gatesman in 5 swim the 200 free. This is real tight, though. All in the middle of the pool. It looks like your leader at the 50 is Oakland Catholic's Molly Gatesman. We had 5 swimmers there. It looked like 4 swimmers at least, all within about a half second. 25 to go. Race is in 4 and 5. Good turn by Mary Hoffman. She absolutely crushed Molly Gatesman on that turn. She went in a little behind. She came out at least a quarter body length ahead. And that's going to 11, finishing third from Oakland Catholic. Athena Kazim is 56-27, finishing fourth from Mount Lebanon, Maddie Dorsch, 56-69, finishing fifth from Oakland Catholic, Margaret Janikowski. And Megan Riley, 59-28, finishing seventh from Mount Lebanon, Lana Rice, a minute .40, and finishing eighth from Oakland, Maria Costello, 108.74. The boys 100 freestyle is next. Swimming for Central Catholic in lane 1 is Danny Begg. Lane 3, Anthony Cumming. Lane 5, Mario Misty. And lane 8, Jacob Maines. We'll get you Mount Lebanon swimmers after the start. Boys are off. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in 2 is Andre Tedesco. Lane 4, Alex Smith. Lane 6, Billy Stilley. And lane 8, Ken Lee. Up in lane 2, that looks like it's Andre Tedesco off the start. Just ahead of teammate Alex Smith. They're in 2 and 4 respectively. They're going to come to the wall first and second at the halfway point. Turning third was Central's Mario Misty. Turning fourth down in lane 8 was Ken Lee. Seeing a lot of good strong swims from these swimmers on the outside lanes tonight from Mount Lebanon. 3/4 away, your leader still is Andre Tedesco. The race right now looks to be for second place in the middle of the pool with Mount Lebanon's Alex Smith and Central's Mario Misty. At the wall, it's going to be Andre Tedesco first, 50.82. Finishing second, Mount Lebanon's Alex Smith, 51.94. Finishing third from Central, Mario Misty, 52.53. Finishing fourth from Mount Lebanon, Ken Lee, 55.72. Good swim for Ken. Finishing fifth from Mount Lebanon, Bill Stilley, 56.49. Finishing sixth from Central, Anthony Cummin, 59.59. Finishing seventh from Central, Jacob Maines, 110.95. And finishing eighth from Central, Danny Begg, 113.94. We have a swimmer retrieving a cap in lane 3. And we're on to event 15, the girls 500 freestyle. Swimming for Oakland Catholic in lane 3 is Rebecca Healy. Lane 5, Brooke Miko. And lane 7, Adela Holland. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in lane 2, Abby Green. Lane 4, Ashley Barnett. Lane 6, Lily Smith. And lane 8, Natalie Cox. Ashley Barnett in lane 4 has been chasing the WPIL qualifying cut all year. Cut time is 5:27.50. She's been just a little more than a half second off of that. This is the 500. It's 20 laps of the pool freestyle. We're going to watch her splits. And girls are off. And out early and strong, that's Ashley Barnett in 4. As we said, she's been chasing the WPL qualifying time in this event. She's been within a half second so far this year. She's your early leader in the 500. That can change, though, multiple times. She would... Ideally, you'd like to see her out in about a minute and then start holding about 106s from there on. Teammate Lily Smith in lane 6 is in second position, and Ashley's out in a 101.19. We'll see how she hangs on. She's in first. Mount Lebanon's Lily Smith in lane 6 was in second. Oakland Catholic's Brooke Maleko in third in lane 5. In fourth, down in lane 8, Natalie Cox from Mount Lebanon. In fifth, up in lane 2, was Abby Green from Mount Lebanon. In sixth was Adela Holland from Oakland Catholic. And in seventh, it was Oakland's Rebecca Healy. That turn was the 150. Ashley Barnett was your leader at the 200, just ahead of teammate Lillian Smith. Ashley split at the 200 was a 207. That's probably a little slower than she'd like to be. She's going to have to kind of pick it up here in the middle a little bit. Coach Kennedy over her lane, encouraging her on. That was the halfway mark for your lead swimmers. No change in the order. We come to the 300 mark. 3:13.54. She's going to have to pick it up a little bit. Lead swimmers now within 200 to go. Your leader's been in lane 4 from the start, Ashley Barnett. Teammate Lily Smith in 6. Right there with her. Those two swimmers now have just a little more than 150 to go. Better 50 there for Ashley. No change in the order. Outside of your first and second swimmers, Ashley Barnett and Lily Smith. And third is Brooke Mileko from Oakland Catholic. And fourth, it's Mount Lebanon Natalie Cox down in 8. She and teammate Abby Green up in lane 2 are battling for 4th and 5th positions. In 6th, it's Adelaide Holland from Oakland. And in 7th, it's Rebecca Haley from Oakland Catholic. We're now inside 100 to go. Ashley Barnett was at the 400, was 4:18. That's a good sign. She needs to come back in just under a minute. She is going to get the whistle with 50 to go. We'll see where she's at. She turns at 4:51.44. That's probably a little bit of a tall order. No, I'm sorry. She's on a good pace for this. I was wrong. She's looking real strong as she finishes here. And your winner is going to be Ashley Barnett. She's going to touch the wall. 5:22.77. That's a WPIA qualifying time for Ashley. Touching second, Lily Smith, 5:27.18. Congratulations to Ashley. She's been real close all year. It must feel good to get under that cut. Finishing third in lane 5, it's going to be Brooke Mileko from Oakland Catholic. She touches 5:42.15. Finishing 5th. The race is between Natalie and Abby, and getting the wall there in 4th is Natalie Cox, 5:50.30, just ahead of teammate Abby Green, 5:50.61. Finishing 6th, up in lane 3, it's going to be Rebecca Healy from Oakland Catholic. She's got just less than 25 to go. And Rebecca's going to finish up here. Her time is going to be 6:19.91, and finishing 7th from Oakland in lane 7, Adela Holland, 6:27.18. Your next event is the boys 500 free. Swimming for Central Catholic in lane 3 is Linus Donahue. Lane 5, Matt Houston. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in lane 2, Jacob Burton. Lane 4, Chase Dustovich. Lane 6, Will Gano. Lane 8, Konstantin Matros. And the boys are off. 20 laps of the pool freestyle. Off the start, out quick was Jacob Burton from Mount Lebanon up in 2. And in 4, it's Chase Dustovich. Those two turn 1-2. Mount Lebanon's Will Gano turns 3rd, and turning 4th from Mount Lebanon is Konstantin Matros. Whippio qualifying time in this event is a 5:10, I believe. No, I'm sorry, it's a 5:08.50. Chase at Baldwin was just off of that time. He's out in a 58.04. He's going to have to hold, 101s, 102s from here on out. He was your leader at the 100. He was followed by Jacob Burton in 2nd, Will Gano in 3rd, and Konstantin Matros in 4th. So Mount Lebanon 1, 2, 3, and 4th positions here early in the 500. That was the 150 turn for your leaders. Several of the other Mount Lebanon boys are cheering on Chase and Jacob on the far side of the pool. Chase Dustovich turns at the 200 at 2 minutes 44. Jacob Burton 2:02.94. Your leader at the halfway point is Chase Dustovich. He's followed by Jacob Burton in lane 2. And in lane 6, that's Will Gano in 3rd. Both Mount Lebanon swimmers still looking pretty strong as they turn at the 300. 3:04 and 3:06 respectively. If Chase can hold this pace, he's got a shot at getting under that 5:08 time. Jacob looks like he's probably running just slightly over that. They now have a little more than 150 to go. Chase still holding on those 31 high splits. Jacob slipped to a 32 high split for that last 50. $100 left a little more than 100 left to go. Your leader in lane 4 is Chase Dustovich. He's going to turn 4:08.08. He's got to come home pretty good this last 100. Jacob Burton turns second, 4:11.36. Turning third, Will Gano. And still in fourth down in lane 8 is Constantine Matros. There was your whistle for your leader. Your leader there is Chase Dustovich. Leaders now have just less than 50 yards to go. And we're going to watch Chase's finish here. He's going to get the wall. And he's going to be just over the qualifying cut again. He finishes in a 5:10.08. Finishing second, Mount Lebanon's Jacob Burton, 5:13.52. Finishing third for Mount Lebanon in lane 6, that's Will Gano, 5:19.26. Finishing. We still got the other swimmers still have some laps to finish up. Down in lane 8, it's going to be Constantine Matros. He's going to finish fourth. He's got now just 25 to go. And Constantine's going to finish up 6 minutes 73. Last two central swimmers are now on their last 50, a little more than 25 to go for them. In lane 6, that's Matt Houston. He's going to finish fifth. Ahead of teammate Linus Donnie, who's up in lane 3. And let's see. Matt's going to finish 6:38.89. Linus 6:40.31. We go to the girls 200 freestyle. Swimming for Oakland Catholic in lane 1, it's the team of Doyle, Ferdinand, Velope, and Stelino. In lane 3, Akar, Huar, Janikowski, and Wiggins. In 5, Kazimis, Flyers, Smith, and Hamilton. And in 7, Kennedy, Kelly, Portco, and Snyder. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in lane 2, Spicula, Barnett, Green, and Capetta. 4, Doris, Reese, Rebo, and Hoffman. 6, Riley, Rice, Smith, and Saba. And 8, Uremko, Heim, Daly, and Cox. After the 100 free, Mount Lebanon girls lead Oakland Catholic 67-43. The boys led 69-31.
Event number 17, girls 200-yard freestyle relay.
Girls are on the block. Each swimmer will swim 2 laps of the pool freestyle. And girls are off. Good start in the middle of the pool by Oakland Catholic's Athena Kazimis. She was off real quick. She's your leader at the first turn. Second swimmers are all on the block for Mount Lebanon. In 2, that's Barnett. Lane 4, that's Reese. Lane 6, that's Rice. And in lane 8, that's Hyam. Mount Lebanon after that first leg was in second, third, and fifth and sixth position. Your leader still in lane 5. It's Oakland Catholic. They've got about a body length lead over Mount Lebanon's team in 4. Third swimmer's now on the block. In lane 2, that's Green. Lane 4, that's Rebel. Lane 6, that's Smith. And in lane 8, that's Daly. Oakland now with more than a body length lead on the Mount Lebanon teams. And up in lane 3, there, Oakland's Catholic's team is really closing the gap on Mount Lebanon's team in lane 2. Four swimmers are on the block. In 2, that's Capetta. Lane 4, it's Hoffman. Lane 6, it's Saban. And lane 8, it's Cox. Oakland Catholic in lane 5 has been your leader, start to finish. Mount Lebanon's Mary Hoffman in 4 is trying to close that gap, but it's probably just a little too much. And at the wall, it's going to be Oakland Catholic's team in lane 5 finishing first, 1:42.04. Mount Lebanon in lane 4 finishes second, 1:42.61. Finishing third for Mount Lebanon in 6, 1:46.58. Good finish up in lane 2 for Mount Lebanon's team. They finished fourth, 1:49.89, just ahead of Oakland's Catholic's team in lane 3, 1:49.93. Finishing sixth, Mount Lebanon's team in lane 8, 1:51.54. Finishing seventh, Oakland Catholic's team in lane 7, 2:08.23. And finishing eighth, Oakland Catholic's team in lane 1, 2:19.97. The boys are up next with the 200 freestyle. That's event 18. Swimming for Central in lane 3, it's the team of Walker, Pitcher, Wishner, and Reagan. In 5, Siegel, Luede, Gullinger, and Misty. Lane 7, Newcamp, Lasharetti, Nigan, and Reagan. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in 2, Stilley, Burton, Lee, and Matros. 4, Klepchik, Smith, Towell, and Frank. 6, Dustovich, Filey, Trodesco, and Matros. And 8, Townsend, Crowley, Castro, and Albu. Boys are off. Should have a good race here in the middle of the pool. And it is tight on this first lap. All 4 teams, lanes 3, 4, 5, and 6, neck and neck. Second swimmer's now on the block in lane 2 from Allen. That's Burton. 4 is Smith. 6 is Filey. And 8 is Crowley. Your leader after the first leg was Mount Lebanon's team in lane 4, but man, is that tight. Third swimmer's now on the block. Mount Lebanon looks like Central caught them. Third swimmer's in 2 is Lee. 4 is Towell. 6 to Tedesco. Lane 8 is Castro. Big time start from Central swimmer in lane 5. Gave them a real large lead. Almost a full body length. Mount Lebanon is in second and third. Race for 4th position up in lanes 2 and 3. 4 swimmers now in the water. In lane 2, it's going to be Matros. Lane 4 is Frank. Lane 6 is Matros. And lane 8 is Albu. Less than 25 to go. Central continues to be the leader. Connor Frank, Mount Lebanon's team in lane 4 is charging fast. He's trying to close that distance, and at the wall, it's going to be Central Catholic finishing first, 1:31.77, just ahead of Mount Lebanon's team in 4, 1:32.33. Mount Lebanon in lane 6 finishes third, 1:34.30. Mount Lebanon's team up in lane 2, finished fourth, 1:42.26. Finishing 5th in lane 3, that's Central, 1:46.19. Finishing 6th, it's going to be Mount Lebanon's team down in lane 8, 1:56.52. And finishing 7th is Central's team in lane 7. They touch the wall 2:07 even. The next event is event 19, the girls 100 backstroke. Swimming for Oakland Catholic in lane 3 is Reagan Walker. Lane 4 is Alina Akar. Lane 7, Catherine Chung. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in lane 2 is Chloe Spicula. Lane 4, Hannah Morelli. Lane 6, Vivian Roy. And lane 8, Gracie Heim. An empty lane there in lane 5. That's Oakland Catholic's Elena Ackard, not in the water. But off the start, that's Mount Lebanon's Hannah Morelli. She's out quick. She's followed by Vivian Roy in 6. It looks like in 3rd position was Oakland's Reagan Walker up in lane 3. Hannah Morelli's your leader at the halfway point, ahead of teammate Vivian Roy. Oakland Catholic's Reagan Walker did turn 3rd, ahead of Mount Lebanon's Gracie Heim down in lane 8, and Mount Lebanon's Chloe Spicula in lane 2. Hannah turns at the 75. She's got a comfortable lead. Vivian Roy 2nd. And finishing up here, it's going to be Hannah Morelli. She's going to win the 100 backstroke. She touches the wall, 59.36. Vivian Roy 2nd, 101.83. Finishing 3rd, that's Oakland Catholic's Reagan Walker, 106.25. Finishing 4th in lane 2, Mount Lebanon's Chloe Spicula, 110.40. Just ahead of teammate Gracie Heim in lane 8, who finished 5th, 110.80. Finishing 6th for Oakland Catholic is Catherine Chung in lane 7, 112.11. And finishing 7th up in lane 1 was an Oakland Catholic swimmer. I'm sorry, I don't have her name. She finished 120.73. The boys 100 backstroke, event 20 is next. Swimming for Central is Richard Rembert in 3, John Gullinger in 5, and Marty Duffus in 7. Marty Duffus. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in lane 2 is Avery Filey. Lane 4 is Andrew Capetta. Lane 6 is Alex Scott Davis. And in lane 8, Connor Albu. Off the start, that's going to be Central Catholic's John Gullinger. He's out real quick. Almost a full body length lead on the start over Mount Lebanon's Avery Filey and Andrew Capetta. John Gullinger is going to be your leader at the halfway point. More than a full body length ahead of everyone else. He turns first. Andrew Capetta from Mount Lebanon in 4 turns 2nd. Avery Filey in lane 2 from Mount Lebanon turns 3rd. Alex Scott Davis in lane 6 turned 4th. Looked like Connor Albu from Mount Lebanon in lane 8 turned 5th. We're 3/4 of the way. Your leader's John Gullinger. He's well ahead of the field. He's going to finish first. His time is going to be 55.78. Andrew Capetta is going to finish 2nd, minute .88. Avery Filey finishes 3rd, minute 104.19. Finishing 4th, it's Alex Scott Davis, 107.75. Finishing 5th in lane 8 for Mount Lebanon, it's Connor Albu, 113.87. Finishing 6th for Central Catholic, it's Richard Rembrandt, 115.33. And finishing 6th from Central, Marty Duffus, 118.25. Event 21, the girls' 100 breaststroke is next. Swimming for Oakland is Isabel Vlope in 1, Marcy Worrell 3, Blair Gillespie 5, and Adelia Holland in 7. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in lane 2 is Olivia Remco. In 4, Meredith Reese. Lane 6, Marley Reese. And lane 8, Amy Tan. Girls are off in the breaststroke. Middle of the pool, the 2 Reese sisters and Oakland's Blair Gillespie all came up pretty even off of that start. But the wall, it looks like Meredith Reese with a slight lead. We're now approaching the halfway point. Tight race still. You've got the 3 swimmers in the middle pool, and up in lane 2, Olivia Remco, all real tight. It's going to be at the wall. Meredith Reese touching first. Olivia Remco in lane 2 touched 2nd. Blair Gillespie from Oakland was in third, and Marley Reese fourth. Those four swimmers continue to be real tight as we head towards the third turn. And at the wall, it's going to be Meredith just ahead of Olivia Remco and Blair Gillespie. Looked like the real big difference between Meredith and the other swimmers in this field is her pull-outs. She had a real strong third pull-out, it looked like, from here. And she's going to win the 100 breaststroke. 1:10.66, finishing second for Mount Lebanon up in lane 2, Olivia Remco, 1:11.45. Finishing third from Oakland Catholic, Blair Gillespie, 1:12.38. Finishing fourth, Mount Lebanon's Marley Reese, 1:14.23. Finishing fifth from Oakland Catholic, Marcy Worrell, 1:20.79. Finishing sixth from Oakland Catholic, Adela Holland, 1:22.69. Finishing seventh from Mount Lebanon in lane 8 is Amy Tan, 1:23.35. And in eighth, Oakland Catholic's Isabel Velope, 1:33.54. The boys' 100 breaststroke is next. Swimming for Central Catholic in lane 3 is Ryan Reagan. In lane 5 is Bobby Walker. And in lane 7 is Mario Martin. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in lane 2, Schaefer Beck. Lane 4, Gabe Toll. Lane 6, Connor Frank. And lane 8, Christian Connell. Boys are off. Tight start there. Gabe Toll came up and was your early leader. He's going to get the wall first, ahead of teammates Connor Frank and Christian Connell down in lane 8. Another outside swimmer swimming well tonight. At the halfway point, Gabe Toll's got a commanding lead, more than a body length. He touches first, just ahead of Connor Frank in 6 and Christian Connell in 8. Bobby Walker from Central turned fourth in lane 5, just ahead of Mount Lebanon Schaefer Beck in lane 2. 3/4 of the way, Gabe Toll still with the big lead. Connor Frank now moving a little further ahead in second, but Christian Connell staying right with him. Gabe Toll is going to finish first. His time is going to be a 1:03.58. Finishing second in lane 6, it's going to be Connor Frank, 1:09.05. Christian Connell finishes third, a 1:09.95. Finishing fourth in lane 2, Schaefer Beck from Mount Lebanon, 1:14.01. Mount Lebanon goes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Finishing fifth from Central, it's Bobby Walker, 1:14.61. Finishing sixth from Central, Ryan Reagan, 1:26.04. And finishing seventh from Central, Mario Martin, 1:33.94. The last event for the girls tonight is event 23. It's the 400 Freestyle Relay. Swimming for Oakland Catholic in lane 3, it's a team of Janikowski, Werner, Maleko, and Hamilton. In 5, Smith, Kazimis, Gatesman, and Filer. 7, Wiggins, Walker, McNellis, and Costello. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in 2 is Spicola, Snyder, Reese, and Higgins. In 4, Riebel, Morelli, Roy, and Hoffman. In 6, Green, Barnett, Riley, and Smith. And in 8, Chung, Harpster, Jozuak, and Kish. This is the 400 Freestyle Relay. Each swimmer will swim 4 laps of the pool freestyle. Unfortunately, we haven't seen an updated score now in a while. Just waiting for the officials to get in place here for the girls 400 Freestyle Relay. They're on the block. First swimmers from Mount Lebanon, Spicula, Riebel, Green, and Chung. And girls are off. And off the start, that's Oakland Catholic's girls in lane 5 with the early lead. Looks like we've had some changes in the Mount Lebanon teams here, as the meet is certainly in hand for them. But your leader at the halfway point, it's going to be Oakland Catholic's team in lane 5. Their team in 3 is going to turn second, just ahead of Mount Lebanon's teams in 4 and 2. So it looks like to me in lane 2, that's Rebecca Snyder. I can't tell in lane 4 if that's Hannah Morelli or not. So we're not going to go off the names we have on the sheets. I just don't think the Mount Lebanon swimmers are the ones swimming currently. So after the first 100, Oakland Catholic was in first and second in lanes 5 and 3. Mount Lebanon was in third, fourth, fifth, and sixth positions. And that continues to be the way it's running right now. Oakland Catholic with a large lead in lane 5. Their team in lane 3 in second position, just ahead of Mount Lebanon's teams in 4 and 2. In lane 2, next up, that's definitely Marley Reese. And Adrian Higgins is the fourth swimmer there. It looks like the other 3 teams have been mixed around. And Mount Lebanon's team in lane 2 has moved into second position after the 2 legs. So now they're in second, fourth, fifth position. Oakland Catholic continues to lead in lane 5. They've got almost a half pool length lead over Mount Lebanon's team in 2, who's now in second place. So score update after the breaststroke. Mount Lebanon girls were leading 97-84. The boys were leading 97-74. Tight race for second place in lanes 2 and 3. Mount Lebanon in 2, Oakland in 3. Oakland's team in 5. They've got a commanding lead headed into this final leg of the 400. The race is definitely for second place. That's Mount Lebanon's Adrian Higgins in 2, and Oakland Catholic's Emerson Hamilton in 3. They're going to be almost a dead heat as they go in. And Oakland Catholic went in just a little ahead, about a half second. Good start from the Oakland Catholic swimmer, opened that lead up a little bit more. Adrian seemed to be closing a little bit on her. And it looks like they've pulled just about even with just a little bit more than 50 to go. Oakland Catholic in lane 5 is going to win this event by almost a full length. They were a dead heat in 2 and 3 for second place at the wall. Looked like the Oakland Catholic swimmer had a little better underwater. Oakland Catholic's going to touch first, 3:45.23. The race is still in lanes 2 and 3 right now. It's a dead heat at the wall with 25 to go. Adrian Higgins from Mount Lebanon in 2. Oakland Catholic below her in 3, and at the wall it's going to be Oakland Catholic finishing second, 4:01.94. Mount Lebanon finished third, 4:02.13. Fourth place now coming up. Oakland Catholic swimmer in lane 7 is charging hard. Can she pass the Mount Lebanon team in 4? And at the wall, it's going to be Mount Lebanon's team in 4, 4:24.54. Just ahead of Oakland Catholic's team in lane 7, 4:25.51. Next was Oakland Catholic's team up in lane 8, 4:27.81. And at the bottom of the pool, Mount Lebanon's team in lane 8, 4:30.04. I'm sorry, the Oakland Catholic's team in lane 1 is still finishing up. They're going to touch the wall in 8th position. (5:08.19). Last event tonight, event 24, the boys 400 freestyle. Swimming for Central Catholic in lane 3, it's a team of Houston, Pitcher, Martin, and Rembrandt. In 5, Siegel, Luede, Misty, and Gullinger. And in 7, Regan, Wilson, Cerrone, and Maines. Swimming for Mount Lebanon in lane 2 is Stilley, Gano, Matros, and Albu. 4, Tardascu, Capetta, Klepchik, and Frank. 6, Dustovich, Burton, White, and Smith. And 8, Lee, McAdams, Crowley, and Ziedler. Boys are off. Good start from the Central Catholic swimmer in 5. Gives him a slight lead over Mount Lebanon's team in 4 off the block. But they turn pretty even. Again, each swimmer is going to swim 4 laps of the pool freestyle. Good race right now in 4 and 5. Mount Lebanon in 4, Central in 5. At the 50, it was Central with just a 2/10 lead. Real good turn by the Central swimmer, though. Opened that lead up, giving them almost a half body length. Mount Lebanon in lane 6 is in 3rd position, and their team in lane 8 is in 4th position. Second swimmers now on the block for Mount Lebanon. In 2 is Gano, lane 4 is Capetta, lane 6 is Burton, and lane 8 is McAdams. And that's Capetta in 4, closing the gap on the Central team in 5. Another solid turn by Central swimmer, though, erased the gains that have been made on that first 50. Less than 25 to go now, and it's still Central in 5 with the lead over Mount Lebanon in 4. Third swimmers now on the block. In lane 2 is Matros, lane 3 is Klepchik, lane 2 is Matros, lane 4 is Klepchik, lane 6 is White, lane 8 is Crowley. Central with over a second lead, almost 2 full second lead after that. And Mount Lebanon's Andrew Klepchik trying to close that gap. It was almost 2 full seconds after the halfway point. He closed it a little bit. They're still 1 and 2. Central in 5, Mount Lebanon in 4. 4 swimmers now. Good turn by Andrew Klepchik to even that race. And he is now pulling ahead of Central Catholic swimmer in 5. It's going to come down to the final swimmers. In lane 2 for Mount Lebanon, it'll be Albu. Lane 4, Frank. Lane 4, Frank. Lane 6, Smith. Lane 8, Ziedler. Connor Frank went in for Mount Lebanon with a slight lead. And he's maintained that lead through the first 50, it looks like. Mount Lebanon in 4, Central in 5. Less than 50 to go now at the final turn. Mount Lebanon in 4, just ahead of Central's team in 5. Less than 25 to go. Central looks like they're closing in a little bit. And at the wall, it's going to be Mount Lebanon touching first. 3:24.71, just ahead of Central Catholic. 3:25.31. Finishing third in lane 6, it's going to be Mount Lebanon's team. They're going to finish 3:39.86. And then it looks like Mount Lebanon's team up in lane 2 is going to finish 4th. 3:52.59. Finishing 5th for Mount Lebanon in lane 8. 3:57.72. Finishing 6th will be Central's team in 7. 4 up. They got 50 to go. I'm sorry. Still have 3 teams in the water. And it's Central's team in lane 6 finishing 6th. 4:17.84. Their team in Mount Lebanon had a team in lane 7. They finished 419.38. And finishing 8th, it'll be Central's team in lane 7. They touched the wall. 4:43.16. The Mount Lebanon team in lane 1 looks like it was made up of Alex Scott Davis, Michael Famoso, Joe Townsend, and I'm not sure who the 4th swimmer was. So that'll conclude tonight's meet. We'll be back in 2 weeks for senior night when Mount Lebanon hosts Peters Township. Your final score tonight: Mount Lebanon girls 97, Oakland Catholic 84. On the boys' side, Mount Lebanon 97, Central 74. Congratulations to the Mount Lebanon teams.